Okay, hello, I'm back. I'm filming this on my phone again. I've decided to film all my videos on my phone because the big setup with the camera and the ring light gives me a fucking stroke every time. So, I'm currently on my fucking deathbed, and if you want to know why, it's because I got my fucking period yesterday, and I know that sounds like such a, oh, you got your period. No. I spent the last 24 hours crying hysterically about nothing. I don't even know what I was crying about. A lot of it had to do with the fact that I thought my life was meaningless without Stranger Things, and a lot of it was to do with how much I want a puppy. But we don't get everything we want in life, apparently. That's what my dad said to me anyway when I asked for one. I'm wearing a swimsuit. Oh, my nips are probably out. Sorry about that. That I got at Forever 21 the other day. Look at me, Forever 21. Abby fits in that stuff now. Barely. It fit when I bought it. It's been 3 days since then, and now it's the size of a newborn's fucking sock. And that's because I gain about 109 kilos when I've got my period, for no apparent reason. Do you think I'm satisfying my cravings, which is purely just fucking chocolate cereal and ice cold milk? No, because Abby's on a diet, yet she doesn't seem to be losing any fucking weight. Anyway, the thing I get on my period is really bad shits. I shit maybe twice a day anyway. On my period, I'm pissing out of my asshole. When I get my period, I'm quite lazy. I'm very lazy anyway. So when I get my period and I actually feel like I'm dying, it goes from a level 100 to a level 200 out of 50. I'm already over the line, but when there is blood pouring out of my vagina, it's on a whole new planet. So I get blood everywhere. I'm talking blood in my bed sheets. Do you think when I have my period I wash my bed sheets? No. Do you think there's fucking blood everywhere? Yes. Do you think that I got fucking blood stains on the white couch we have last night? Yes. Do you think I'm gonna do anything about that? No. Do you know most of the time I spend my time free bleeding? Do you know how many pairs of underwear I go through? That's why I've decided to go for the swimsuit. Because I figure, get the blood in it, get it dirty, go for a swim, and it's solved. So that's my thought process right now, and it's actually maybe one of the smartest ideas I've had in my life. I can't express to you how much pain I'm in. I've been popping painkillers from my appendix surgery like fucking Tic Tacs. That's very old. I'm a backwasher, fun fact. I never thought that I was until recently. I've been looking in the bottom of my water bottle and seeing a fucking meadow of God knows what. Looks like a lot of banana. I formed an overnight obsession with Shawn Mendes. Do not fight me on that. I'm absolutely in love with him. I don't even know how to spell his name though. I am self-diagnosed dyslexic. I can't spell anything. Sometimes I have to look up how to spell apple because I forget how many P's there are and if there's an E at the end. And absolutely not can I spell fucking business without autocorrect backing me up. So, Shawn Mendes is like a whole other planet to me. Took me about 2 years to learn how to spell Robert Pattinson. I've been touching myself to the thought of him for about 7. I'm a self-diagnosed a lot of things, but I'm a doctor-diagnosed idiot, hence hypochondriac. I went to the hospital one time for pink eye. If that doesn't tell you something, then imagine how I'm feeling right now. I spent most of my night last night thinking of all the ways I could just choke myself with an iPhone charger. I've been to the hospital about 6 times for a stomach ache. I mean, it could have been appendicitis, but it could have just been I had a bad curry. Speaking of that, I'll never eat cauliflower again. Last time I ate cauliflower was when I got fucking stuck in hospital for 3 days. Okay, now what we're actually here for is the Flabby to Abby update. What's my weight doing? What's it all like? Well, I don't have weighing scales in Malaysia. Actually, before we get onto that topic, let's talk about Malaysia. Turns out I've never addressed why I live in Malaysia. So if you don't know, I'm Australian. I'm pretty sure you know that since I'm the most bogan bitch ever. My nickname was Cashed Up Bogan for a long time, even though I have absolutely no cash. I just spend the money I don't have very badly. But I live in Malaysia because my dad lives here. He's always lived here. He's a businessman, whatever. But the main reason I live here is because I don't have friends here. I'm a terrible peer pressurer, but I also get peer pressured very easily. And by I get peer pressured, I mean my friends will be like, oh, we're going out for dinner or we're going out for drinks. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. No one's asked me to come. I'm there. I'm just the person, I have terrible FOMO. If I'm not invited to something, I actually have an anaphylactic fit. If I see my friends, and it could just be like 2 friends out for coffee, I get so fucking angry and they get abusive messages. I'm not joking, I'm abusive. I emotionally abuse my friends. They know that and they are going to agree with this 110%. I get very, very angry about absolutely nothing. And I know that, but in the moment, that's out the window. I'm just very, very upset. I'm a person that just feels very attacked all the time, which is why I don't like Nike. Their whole slogan of just do it makes me very angry and makes me feel very threatened. So my response to Nike is just fuck off. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Just do what? It's not that simple. Anyone that tells you, oh, like you're lazy or just do it, can actually suck my fucking dick. Because sometimes it's just not that simple. Like sometimes there is bigger things going on than just you being like, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym today. And then bitches who have 8-pack abs, it's always the fucking fit people who have never faced an issue in their life apart from that one time they went to get a green smoothie and they ran out of kale that are telling you, just do it. And it's like, okay, that might be really fucking easy for you, Cassandra. That might be really fucking easy for you. But it's not easy for the rest of us who are sitting in bed, suicidal thoughts, going, I need to go to the gym, trying to go to the gym, and you can't fucking get there because you're crippling depression. So, fuck you, Nike. I only wear Kmart. I was going to say I only wear Adidas. I have one thing about Adidas. I don't own anything designer. I'm not a designer person. I don't care for it. I don't have the money for it either. Okay, anyway, back to Flabby to Abby. What is my weight now? Have I lost any weight since the last time I posted a video? I don't really know. I don't have weighing scales in Malaysia. Like, it's one thing that I just, tip in life, okay? Weigh yourself when you start your diet and weigh yourself when you end your diet. Do not weigh yourself in between. When I was in Melbourne and I just got back from Malaysia and I hadn't weighed myself the entire time, I was fucking hopping on and off of those weighing scales maybe 7 times a day. Like, every time I'd eat, every time I take a sip of water, I was back on the weighing scales. Like, I became obsessed with it. And like, that's why I know that I can't have weighing scales. But trust me, it just leads to a lot of disappointment because you can work really hard for a week. Like, there's been like, I've had weeks where like that entire week I've been to the gym like once to twice a day. I've been out every day. I've been eating super healthy, like drinking only water. And then I weigh myself and I haven't even lost a kilo. Oh my god, I'm still sick and I'm sorry. Oh, I'm swallowing my boogers every day. High carb, low fat vegan is not working out for me. It's not. It was working out at the start, and I think it was more because I was exercising a lot more then, and also it was just my body reacting to me being healthy for once in my entire life. Like, I went from binge eating and lying in my bed every day to being in the gym, eating vegetables, and my body was just like, okay, we're gonna drop the weight. Now it's not doing anything. If anything, the whole thing that I think is flawed with the high carb, low fat vegan diet is you really have to do a lot of exercise, because those carbs, although carbs give you energy, if you don't burn them off, they will just turn into fat. And not necessarily that's made me gain any weight, but it hasn't made me lose any either, from that initial shock of losing like 15 kilos. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for anyone. All I'm saying is if you're skinny, like if you're already skinny and you want to go vegan, do high carb, low fat vegan. You're not going to gain any weight. You'll get fit. Like, it'll work for you if you exercise a lot. Especially when you watch the other YouTubers that are high carb, low fat vegan, you will notice that pretty much their entire day is them working out. They're very fit people. So it works out for them. They all have fucking 6-packs. Great. If you're a regular person, it's not for you. Especially if you're a regular fat person, it's not for you. If you're a regular skinny person, you'll be fine. So I've decided to do high protein, still vegan high protein, but just no carbs. I can't do the carbs. Like, especially I'm a carb fanatic. Like, I have 1 bite of carbs and that's me gone. Like, bitch, 1 bite is not enough. I need like 6 bowls. I'm not joking. I could eat 6 cups of rice. That's a lot of fucking rice. Like, when you cook it, like, that's a lot of fucking rice, and I could eat that so easy. Like, bread, I can eat a whole loaf of bread in about 5 minutes. And I've done it before. Like, I fucking have a weakness for bread and butter. Oh my god, don't get me started on bread and butter. So I'm changing my diet to high protein. We'll see how that goes. I'm not crazy into exercise anymore. Like, I'm just not, that sounds bad. I still get exercise every day, whether it's swimming, walking, or going to the gym. But a lot of the reason why I don't want to go to the gym anymore is because of, okay, right. I live in an apartment building, obviously, and we have a really nice gym, but there's a lot of people that have personal trainers. And by personal trainers, I mean they all have the same personal trainer. So he's here every day at random hours. I was looking at him being like, I want this guy to be my personal trainer. Because I was like, oh, maybe I need one, like, keep me motivated. Like, I don't seem to be, like, working out very well. Like, I never do cardio. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to get this guy to be my fucking personal trainer, right? And I keep, like, seeing him every time I'm in the gym, he's in the gym. I was walking down the street one time, he was walking down the street one time. I went to the lobby, he was in the lobby. So I was like, oh, it's fate. Like, it's the world trying to tell me to, like, get into me my PT. Anyway, I'm sitting in the lobby, minding my own fucking business. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, my apartment's getting inspected because we're moving apartments. Anyway, another story. And he's like, oh, can I get your number so we can... And he's like, oh, can I get your number so we can keep in contact? Bitch, me and this guy haven't even said hi to each other before, and he wants to keep in contact. We didn't even start contact. Anyway, in that moment, I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just like, oh, yeah, okay. Maybe he does just want to be my personal trainer. Anyway, he's being quite flirty, but I'm not really taking it in. And then as soon as he leaves, he sends me a message being like, hi, smiley face. And I was like, oh, Christ, he's flirting with me, isn't he? Mind you, he's not attractive. He's about the size of my left foot. And that's me being quite nice about it. But I don't really care about that stuff. I don't really care. Like, I don't really care about looks as much, but it's just that I don't know this guy. Like, there's nothing there. Like, why? Also, I've done a rant about boys and how I don't want to date. I'll do a video on that. But anyway, I don't want to date boys. I don't want to see boys. I've never had sex. I'm a virgin. I'm an 18-year-old virgin. Get over it. Anyway, I'm 18. This guy's 32. So I tell him pretty much, oh, I'm 17, to get him to stop talking to me, and it did work. Then he sent me a bunch of motivational messages, and I left him on scene because I didn't really fucking care. Anyways, that's why, because I've left him on scene, I haven't replied to him. He's been flirted with a 17-year-old, even though I'm not 17, and I don't want to see him, and he's always in my gym, so I'm avoiding it at all costs. I bought a skipping rope today, because I'm just going to go skip around a lot. We'll see how that goes. The main things I want to focus on right now is my fat fucking vagina. I have the fattest fucking fanny flaps in the entire fucking world, and that's not the first time I've said that. Like, seriously, in activewear especially, in any form of pant, really, it's maybe this big. This big, right? When I go out with the boys and they're in drag, I look more like a boy than they do, because my bulge is bigger than their bulge. They can make their vagina smaller than my vagina will ever be. When I wear a skirt, like a tight skirt, and it's like, the skirt's like that, there's my vagina. Right there. It's this big fat bulge. Do you know how fat it is? I can hold it all with 2 hands, like that, and that's not even enough hand to hold all that fat. If I had sex, I don't even think the dick would fit. It would just be rubbing in my fat, is pretty much the moral of the story with that. I mean, pretty much everything's a problem right now. I'm just, when I'm on my period, I think I'm honestly the size of a fucking house. And I pretty much fucking am. My fat face bothers me a lot as well, because it looks like I'm in a constant state of chubby bunny. But there's not much I can do about that. It's just going to take some time. The whole thing about losing weight is it takes a lot of fucking time. A lot of fucking time that no one in their right mind has, apart from me, because I have no fucking life. No school, no job, no friends, no boyfriend. So pretty much, the only thing I have to do is this diet. And we shall see where it takes me. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. You make your own choices. Boo! Ilya, truly, love you. Bye.
Coupling with Ned would only get them killed. It's all in Dowry's manifesto.